Welcome to the Everything in Between podcast session where we talk about love, marriage, heartbreak, healing, and everything in between.
We're your host, Mrs. Miebi and Mrs. Ruth, and today we'll be discussing some of the most sensitive topics in Nigeria. So stay right here, relax, listen, let's vibe and rub ideas. Joining us today is our distinguished and undisputed victory, and besides her is Mr. David.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you for honoring our invitation to be here at this moment. So, without further delay and waste of time, we'll move straight down to the business of the day.
Okay, thank you very much for honoring our invitation to be here. The question goes as follows. What's your take on if divorce favors men or women in Nigeria?
The issue of divorce favors both men and the women. Let me just put it like that, but it favors the men the
Favors
most.
both men and women.
Favors both men and women, yes. But let me not be biased. Let me
I will
just
not I will
be
not say it favors both men and women. I'll say it mainly favors the men because in, in Nigeria, right? We're talking about basically in Nigeria. It favors only the men because if a man and a woman separates now,
mm.
I think the man stands to gain more from it because first of all, most of them they probably just leave their children with the
But not all
wife.
men are like that.
Not some men, but it's always a man.
Nah, so not all men be like that. Let me tell you that one.
The next question goes like this. So, how does societal expectations influence marriages in Nigeria?
Ah, it affects so especially in this Nigeria, okay, it affects a lot. I mean, have you seen scenarios where the husband will feel ashamed to help his wife at home just because of how people will look at
Why?
him, how
How?
his mates
Please
will look at him?
be specific,
It
please. I don't
it
understand.
does affect them. Like if you are helping your wife now,
Uh,
your peers will probably they go they look and say, ah, guy, why you go to help woman? So
nah,
you know
love
that
nah.
yes,
I
if
know.
all those kind
It
of
sounds
things, it
crazy. I know.
actually affects. So those societal expectations they do affect the marriages in Nigeria based on you care about people's opinion. I'm sorry,
Sorry.
most people care about most people's opinion, so they don't want to do things that will make them look like simp or weak in the eyes of their peers.
Well, I do believe Miss Victory might be right because I've heard of cases where women, mostly women, I don't know why, are unhappy in their marriages, but because of societal opinions, they can't even speak out. So they decide to stay silent. So let's go to our second question. Our third question for the day. What would be your general advice to the audience watching this at large?
Let me just say that no matter what, if you and your wife have any issue, just you guys just try and resolve it. Because divorce is not a good thing. It's not actually a good thing. It's never a good thing. It's not a good option. Because of the kids' future. It will definitely affect the children. Yeah.
Well, I feel like marriage is a 50-50 set of things. Like it's not something that one person has to put effort and the other person just have to be relaxed and lay back. It has to be so if a wife is contributing, the man should be contributing. If everybody should be trying to do
Yes, that's the
something to
best.
make their marriage, not like thinking of how to yeah.
So, in essence, what we've learned today is divorce goes a long way in affecting a child's life. There are some children that will say, my dad is not here, my mom is not here. It has a lots of places that it affects every other person. Although, am I lying, my
No,
co-host?
you are
Don't
not.
tell me
You are
miracle.
not.
Eh, eh.
I do believe that my co-host is right. And from what we learned today, marriage is based on respect, communication, and support. It has to be 50-50, like Miss Victory said.
Yeah, Mr. David as well.
Yeah. So this is where we draw the curtain on today's session with everything in between. Please don't forget to watch,
Watch,
like,
like, subscribe,
subscribe,
and
comment.
comment
We stand to be corrected on
in any
any issue.
way.
Also,
So thank
thank
you,
you.
thank you, thank you, and thank you
Thank
to
you
you
all.
guys. Bye.